Julie here in my Montessori classroom, and as I mentioned in this other video, the way we share in a Montessori classroom and the way I recommend sharing at home is the same way adults actually share in the real world, hopefully, in that we use something until we're done using it and then it's available to the next person. So we don't force children to give things up. Also, there are times in family life and in the classroom where you're doing more of a group project. So at the toddler level, most work is individual, but we do some group projects, some big art projects or baking projects or gardening projects, where there are little situations where we take turns for a certain equal amount of time. And these are opportunities for children to learn impulse control, and it makes it easy for them because they do know they are going to get their turn with whatever that particular activity is. And because we do things in order of the circle, they'll know when that will be. And most commonly at school, it's when we're taking turns stirring something. And to help them do this, we have a little song we sing, so I thought we'd share it with you, and it can be used in all kinds of situations. All right, so here's a little song we sing. Stirring, 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 stir and stir and stir and stop. Depending on the number of children you're working with and the age of the child, you could adjust that song and make it shorter or faster, but that length of time works good, I find, for 1, 2, and young 3-year-olds. And they do get excited, they know when the song's ending, and with each passing of the bowl, it's getting closer to their turn. The song, because they're singing the song with the adults and the other children, they are the timer themselves, so they have a little bit of a sense of control of that time moving forward. It's not so abstract, even as a visual timer. They're still participating in the group, and kind of in a way, they're cheering their friend who's doing the stirring on. Other times we've used this is when the children are using the hose to water. It's been very dry here, so our little watering cans can't keep up. So we'll give them the hose to use directly on the garden, and then we'll sing watering, 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 watering. We're gifted with a new exciting bubble storm maker recently, and so that was super cool. And so we each got a turn quicker by singing bubbles, 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 as each child made bubbles, and we just kept passing it around like that. So any kind of ongoing task like watering or stirring that a group of people are going to do, it makes a great timer for that. Or any other kind of activity that's new and novel where the group of children are going to be sharing that item. Or like flying a kite, swinging on the swing, that sort of thing. Okay, I hope you found this tip helpful. It really does reassure the child that their turn will be coming, and it gives the child who is doing the task or using the item a sense of when their turn will be over. I've linked to that other video on sharing, which is currently my most popular long form videos.